People are interested in spiritual life and joy and finding peace, especially for this life and for the life to come. So in this video, we're going to cover some topics that I think Europeans are very interested in. The kingdom of heaven is like a person who found treasure hidden in a field. When he found it, he hid it again, and then in his joy, went away and sold all he had and bought the field. The man didn't sell everything out of a duty or obligation. He did it from joy. He knew the value of what he had found. How enjoyable am I to be around?
Jesus says, "The Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, 'Here is a glutton and a drunkard, a friend of tax collectors and sinners.'"
It is interesting how Jesus told stories, and quickly those stories were perceived by his audience as confusing or too hard to hear. Let's talk about faith here in Europe. I find that people, especially in this Catholic area of the world, are very welcoming, very interested in faith, not so much in structures or dogma. My name is Jonathan. I specifically live in the Basque Country of the northern part of the Iberian Peninsula, and that culture and language extends over France and Spain, and it's very interesting and beautiful. I hope you take some time to check out some of my videos exploring this part of the world. If you have a picture of walking into the ocean, we'll go about up to our waist. We're not going to go too deep, but not too shallow either. This is going to be fun, and also I'm looking forward to connecting with people who are interested in faith, maybe from a non-religious background. I'm susceptible to thinking that the people that didn't like what Jesus had to say were either in it for a different reason, they were wanting to get something out of faith to help promote them in their life, or they were at diametrical odds, is that the right word, against what Jesus had to say about this kingdom of God. Let's jump back a bit. I live in a beautiful part of the world. While I'm recording this, also pilgrims are walking along the Camino de Santiago. Another aspect of life here is it's very tech savvy, very food focused. People like to enjoy life to the max, and I find that thoroughly enjoyable and focusing me upon the way of Jesus. This refreshes my heart because it reminds me of the pastoral life and the setting where Jesus spent a lot of time at festivals and with loved ones, people he guided, his disciples, those who followed him and trusted him, people he spent a lot of time eating and drinking with, even to the point where he got called a sinner, someone who keeps on eating and drinking with people of all different levels of society. It's getting really hot, I'm sweating. I'm going to take a break and come back in just a moment. Where in your life might this treasure be hidden in plain sight? In other words, where is Jesus in plain sight in your life? And to the heart of the matter, what would you joyfully exchange to know Jesus today? Sometimes in our life we're at a crossroad and we have decisions to make. Following Jesus is joy. My name is Jonathan McCallum. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.